So, how are you all? All good? Let's start, people. Let's start. So, last lecture we were doing capital budgeting, right? Hope you remember. Cyclone ended. Not much actually. It was a heck yesterday. Today also, after effects are still there, but comfortable. Let's start, people. Let's start. So, what you can see on the screen. Yeah, you can see solution of question number 22 on the screen. Final conclusion is yet to be written. Read it, refer to it along with me. I'll first bring the question in front of you. You remember we had scribbled a hell on this, right? Question number 22. Hello, friends. Remember this cooking, right? Cooker company, Elite Cooker company, right? Three options. May go for this, may go for that. And then we had made various combinations, right? Just open your question number 22, have a look. You remember. You go to the question. You remember the various combinations we have noted. You had scribbled also. Really? If you have done that, you remember option number one, only plan one, only plan two, only plan three. Then the combination one plus two, two plus three. Remember? Okay. See, all those things are streamlined over here and formalized it over here. Okay, you can see that now. See how we have made the columns. Possible. Please write it little later. Don't be rushing to just complete this. What I will suggest is pay attention now. Whatever we have discussed, the same thing. Later on, you copy this. Okay, just now you take a screenshot of this. Later on, you copy this. See, first possibility, take only project one. Then obviously no special condition. PVCI, PVCO, and the difference MPV copied. Possibility one, possibility two, possibility three. Just copied from the book. No special condition. What is told in the question that if you do so, possibility number four. If you do take project one and two, then what will happen? No special benefits, no economies of scale will come. Only some of the cash inflows and outflows will happen. So what will happen to PVCI? 1 plus 2, 290 plus 185. And what will happen to PVCO? I have written it in the column itself. 2 lakh plus 1 lakh 15,000. Okay. Possibility 5. Okay. 1 plus 3. So what will happen? What is told in the question? There will be investments, economies in investments. Correct? There will be what? Economies in investments. What will happen? See, if you do otherwise 1 plus 3, note here, note here. See, if you do otherwise 1 plus 3, here it is 2 lakh, here it is 2 lakh 70,000. Correct, friends? Right, you can see this, here it is 2 lakh, here it is how much? 2 lakh 70,000, right? So 2 lakh and 2 lakh 70,000 should turn up to how much? 470, correct? But it's not going to be 470, it is only how much? 440. Did you understand this? Right? So this 440 we copy over here. And yes, only PVCO changes. PVCI is very simple, right? This is first, this is second, total of this is over here, first and third. Correct, friends? Everybody understands this? Talk about the next one. Combination of 2 and 3. Now, if combination of 2 and 3 is done, we are going to get some economies in what? PVCI. See, ordinarily, PVCI of 2 and 3, if we talk, no? PVCI of 2 and 3, we talk. This is 2, this is 3. How much this total comes to? Tell me. This total comes to 585. But what says the question? The question says that if you do it together, you will get it 620. Okay, we have noted that. And yes, what about PVCO? No big thing, right? PVCO of 2 plus 3. Copied. Copied. Understood, people, right? Then the difference. Difference is always PVC minus PVC. Okay. What if you do 1 plus 2 plus 3 together? Then what is written in the question? Economy is in point number 5 and point number 6. Okay, economy is in point number 5 and point number 6 will hold good. Means what? In point number 5, you are getting economy in PVCO. In point number 6, you are getting economies in PVCI. Let's utilize it, right? See, I've always told students that see, we will always try to maximize our NPV, like any rational person. In the process, what we will always try to do, I try to increase the inflow as much as possible, and we'll try to decrease the outflow as much as possible. Correct. Now, see, point number 5. See, point number 5 is giving me economy in outflows. Why should I miss it? Right? So if at all I have to do all the 3 projects, 1, 3, 1, 2, and 3, what I will do? Point number 5 here gives me economies in 1 and 3. So let's do it, guys. Let's put 1 and 3 together, correct? And then to do 2 along with it. See, what I would say, let's keep it very simple. Suppose a person goes out for buying vegetables. Basic. He's been told, go out, purchase potato, purchase onion, purchase tomato. There are various possibilities, right? There is one seller sitting separate for potatoes, one seller selling onions, one seller selling tomatoes. Okay. So I buy separate. Suddenly I notice one seller is sitting selling potatoes and onions both. What I will try to do? I try to strike a deal with him. I can see he is selling 2 things together, like as happening in our project. We have to do all the 3 projects. By doing 1 and 3 together, we are benefited. Why not? So I have to buy potato also, I have to buy onions also, I have to buy tomatoes also. I suddenly noticed that there is one person selling potatoes and onions together. Can I have a better bargain with him? See, if I have to buy 5 kg potato, 5 kg onion from different dealer, and at the one place only I can tell him, hello, I'm buying 5 kg potato and onions or both from you only now. Give me more discount. Can't I ask for? I can. So what is the point to be understood, guys? That anyways, when I do 1 plus 3, I get some benefits in PVCU. So I use it over here. I do 1 plus 3. Along with it, I'll do 2. Is it understood? By doing 1 plus 3 together, I get the cost to be only 440. Seconds cost is how much? 115. So the total is 555. But it is written in question that if I go for all the 3 projects together, I'll run short of money. So not money, sorry, space. So I'll have to hire some extra space, for which I'll have to pay 1,25,000. This way, 1 plus 3 together, 2 separate, and that extra space. All 3 taken up together, it is coming how much? 680. Okay. Now, when it comes to combining the inflows, right? They're also the same thing, guys. By selling few things together, I'm benefited. Inflows we are talking about, no? Inflows we are talking about. I have to sell one also, to sell two also, I have to sell three also. I have to sell one. I have to sell one, I have to sell two, I have to sell three. I have to sell one. Correct? But if by selling two and three together, I'm benefited. I'm getting 620 instead of 585. So what's our common sense? Shall we do it? Yes. So in PVCI, what I will do, see, I will not just do 1 plus 2 plus 3. I'll say 1 plus 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 I'll sell together. Hello? Understood what I said? Okay, fine. So 2 plus 3 gives me how much? 2 plus 3 gives me 585. Sorry, 2 plus 3 gives me 620. 1 gives me 290. Add it. This all becomes how much? 910. And then this is PVC. And I think we have concluded also that which is the best option from all this, what we notice. The best option is over here. Right? See, not doing all the three projects together, but just doing 1 and 3 is also bringing the best possible NPV to the company. So we will conclude that way. Conclusion. Right? Should select project 1 and 3 since NPV is maximum at 250. Understood, guys? Hello, everyone. Is everyone clear to what we have discussed? Yeah? Okay. Take a screenshot of this, then we'll move to the next question. Okay, let's move ahead. Let's go to the next question. Guys, don't write right now. Okay. Even if you started writing, take a screenshot, right? And focus on the next question, please, everyone. I think you also will be able to complete it within one side. Leave accordingly, whatever space you need, leave accordingly. Fine. We are going to the next question. And I want everyone to pay proper attention, guys. I want everyone to pay proper attention. We are going to come to question number 30. Okay. It is a question involving some calculations, extra calculations. Okay, so stop all other activities. No chit chat. Okay, just pay proper attention. It's an important question. Did I anyway say that it's difficult? Did I anyway say that you get tensed and make mistakes? No. Choice is yours. How people become tensed? It's a totally important question. What to do now? Nothing. Just like whatever you're doing till now. Ah, just like whatever you're doing till now, do the same thing. Pay attention. That's it. Okay. Hello, people. The earlier question, all possibilities, permutation, combinations are understood or not? Understood. So don't worry. Calm down. Okay, and pay attention. Let's start. That happens, no, Danesh. People see the length of the question and decide that it's going to be difficult. That is a big problem, right? So don't see, this is all what this all becomes mind game. Understand? This all becomes mind game. I have always been saying this, that see, everything which is lengthy is not difficult, but we somehow mingle between the two things. Okay? Let's hope so. Chalo, for some time I'm putting chat box off. Nobody is talking to me. Afterwards, when I read the question, once we are done with reading the question, uh, intermediate, intermittently I'll open the chat box. So let's read it, guys. Let's read it and understand what I'm telling. Okay? Listen to it like a story. A large profit-making company is considering installation of a machine to process the waste produced by one of its existing manufacturing process. What for? To be converted into a marketable product. Okay. First, you need to understand the story, then what is happening in the story, who are the characters, who is the hero, who is the villain, right? So first understand what is happening in this story. Okay, love story, fine. What is happening in this story? See, there is a company, it has some manufacturing process. In the manufacturing process, by default, some waste is getting created. Okay, and you know what they are thinking of? They are thinking of bringing one machine to process that waste and make it marketable. Marketable means sellable. Okay, let's take one practical example. Suppose you have a sugar factory. Okay, so in the sugar factory, what is the raw material required? Tell me. Sugarcane. Sugarcane is the raw material required. What happens in the what is the first primary step in the sugarcane in the sugar industry? The sugarcane will come. It will be crushed. Obviously, not by hand, by machine. It will be crushed. Right? So you must have done process costing, right? So somewhere that must have come crushing, this, doing that, doing another, right? Okay. So the sugarcane is crushed, juice is removed. What is left behind is called as bagasse. After crushing the sugarcane, juice is taken for the further processing. Whatever is left behind, no, that is called as what? That is called as a bagasse. Not aware? Oops. People look so surprised. Seriously, guys, never heard of bagasse? By the virtue of benefit that we are here. Hope so it comes. Bagasse left out. You can see now. Dirty, pulpy, fibrous material that is left after crushing sugarcane. Okay. Bagasse into paper. Bagasse goes to paper. See how paper is made from sugarcane. When you have time in your life, you can see this all molecular process also explained over here. See, Bagasse converts into paper. Uh, you have eco-friendly notebooks. Right now, you have eco-friendly notebooks also, where the paper is manufactured from what? Bagasse. Okay, enough? Understood? Okay, fine. So back to this discussion. Back to this discussion. That that the company who has what? Sugar manufacturing. It's a sugar manufacturing industry. So, but naturally, what happens in the process of crushing that sugarcane, bagasse is produced. Okay. Now, what they are doing, it's a waste. Bagasse is a waste. But now they are thinking, let's have some machine. Okay. Let's convert this waste product into some marketable product. Let's make notebooks out of it. Understood? So not they're not asking you whether they should make sugar or not. Actually, they're already making. Decision is already done long back. The earlier batch, no, who learned before you, they've already taken the decision few years back. They have assisted in taking the decision making. Okay, sugar is getting manufactured. That's not a question. The question is that should the bagasse be converted into what? Paper. Okay. Understood the question. Understood those first lines. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So the first lines I will read again. So I'll be assured that you all have understood what is going to happen. A large profit-making company is considering what installation of a machine to process the waste produced by one of its existing manufacturing process to be converted into what? Marketable product. Okay. I've invested some time over here so that I'm sure that you will have understood what is going to happen in the question now. Okay. Yeah. Now what is told? See, at present, what is happening is at present, the waste is removed by a contractor for disposal on payment by the company for 50 lakh per annum for next 4 years. Understood? Right now, company is doing right now the company is doing nothing. 1 minute. Your doors are banging here and there. Yes. So, what is the present scenario? Presently, company is not doing anything with the waste, right? They have hired a contractor who comes every day. He comes. Whatever is the waste produced in the company, he fills it in his trucks and takes it. Okay. And is he doing this for free? No. Acha, is he paying to the company? No. Company is paying him. Company is giving 50 lakh per annum to the contractor just to just to do away with what? The waste. So that payment of 50 lakhs is pinching to the company, no? that we could have better used this raw material, get it converted, use this waste as a raw material, get it converted into what some sellable product and make some money from that instead of paying just 50 lakh for getting this waste disposed of. Is that understood, guys? Okay. So story part is very important. You know what? Because the question develops around it now. So people are like, sir, why are you reading that first paragraph? Go to the next page, na, sir. Sales is given, units are given. See, if you understand the gist, then there's a point reading the numbers. Okay. Okay. This contract can be terminated. See, so if you think of bringing the machine and start manufacturing something from it, so you will stop giving him 50 lakhs. So this contract can be terminated. But see, he's not a fool fellow. No? So he's asking for some compensation. The contract can be terminated upon installation of the machine. Okay, fine, no problem. But for that, what you have to give? You have to give a payment of compensation of 30 lakh before the process starts. Means on day zero, today, immediately, what is the first thing that you have to do? Make him a payment of 30 lakh for breach of contract. Correct? You have made a contract with him that every year you will pay 50 lakh for next how many years? 4 years. Right? You want to break that contract? No problem. Break. But then you will have to pay how much? 30 lakh rupees you have to pay. Guys, understood till here? Okay. And see, there is no tax deduction available. So you can't put it in PNL like as a tax deductible expenditure. Machine required for carrying out the process will cost how much? 200 lakh. Now see friends, generally what happens? The moment you see the price of the machine, you'll start jumping. PVC, oh, PVC, oh, PVC. Oh. But present value of cash outflow, sir, cost of the machine, sir. Immediately we will pay. Wait, hold your horses, see what it says. It is to be financed by a loan repayable in 4 equal installments commencing from the end of year 1, guys. Where I'm paying today, cost is 200, correct? But how much am I paying today? This much. 0. On T0, that is today, how much am I paying? I'm paying this much. 0. Simple. I'll pay year end 150 rupees, year end 250 rupees, year end 350, and year end 450. Understood? First to 50, second to 50, third to 50, fourth to 50. And then if I pay on year ends 1, 2, 3, and 4, I will have to discount them to today's value. Because 50 rupees after 1 year is not same as today's 50 rupees. 50 rupees after 2 years is not same as today's 50 rupees. So the way you discount your inflows, you'll have to discount your outflows also. Okay. Yeah, but then see, that's what no. There will be always some rate of interest. A compensation. You're taking a loan and paying future, so compensation. Interest rate is 16%. At the end of 4th year, the machine can be sold for 20 lakh. Okay, this condition also needs to be noted. It can be sold for 20 lakh, but the cost of dismantling is 15 lakh, guys. What I would say net salvage is only 5 lakh. Hello, did you understand this? I sell the machine, I get 20 lakh. But before I sell the machine, I have to bring people to get it dismantled, whatever is the process specified in the question. That is costing me 15 lakhs. So effectively, how much is my salvage? 5 lakh. Everybody understood this? Okay. Now coming to the numbers. Sales and direct cost of the product emerging from waste processing for 4 years are estimated. Sales is there. Material consumption, wages, other expenses, factory overheads, and what? Depreciation. Okay, fine. Now see, very important part. Initial stock of material required before commencement of the processing is 20 lakh. At the start of year 1, means T0, today. So today you will have to spend this 20 lakhs, right? to start the machine. They are saying that before you like see on day zero, today itself, how much stock you should have? 20 lakh stock you should have. Okay. So this will be your outflow. Then the levels of stock, the stock levels of material to be maintained at the year end 1, 2, 3 is 55 lakh. Okay. Students, let me explain like this. I'll take the benefit of these numbers. I'll write 0 over here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. On 0, I'll spend 20 for material. Oh, hello people. Are you understood or not? On 0 means day 0, right? Today. Today I'll spend how much? 20. Okay. Then question is telling me that all year ends the stock should be 55 lakh. So you remember the cash flow concept? Opening stock, closing stock, compare. Oh, hello. Indirect method. People don't look so blank. Eh, eh. Cash flow from operating activity plus start from what? NPBT, adjust non-cash and non-operating items. Then you get fund from operations. Then you adjust working capital changes. You remember, guys, or not? You you suddenly what is he talking? What is that? Never done. What? You done no? So what we do, we compare the opening balance and closing balance to come out to know the net outflow. Huh? So opening, I've already brought 20. What is told in the question? How much more we want? We want it to be 55. So you look from 20 to 55. 20 to 55. What are you showing? Achha, 35. Okay. I thought Laksh is showing me 8. I said, why 8? So you understood, guys? Increase of how much? 35. Sure, very much. Okay. Means the outflow over here would be 35. Okay. With this increased outflow of 35, my opening stock will jump to 55. I'm sorry, not opening stock. My mistake. Closing stock year 1. Closing stock year 1 will jump to 55. What is required closing stock of year 2? High, 55. Opening 55, closing of 55. Any change? No. Okay. Again, year 3 also I wanted 55. So opening a 55, closing a 55. Any change? Any outflow? No. Okay. What is written at the end? Stock at the end of the year 4 would be nil. Come on, guys, tell me. At the beginning of year 4, opening a 55, closing a 0, 55 to 0, decrease in stock, money coming in, inflow, 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 inflow. Right? So, guys, 20 outflow, 35 outflow, 55 inflow. Hello, understood. Changes in stock leading to movement in cash. Sure, na? Okay. The storage of material will utilize space, which would otherwise have been rented out for 10 lakhs per annum. Oh, contractor was taking all waste, no? So there was no question of storing it. Now we are not going to give it to the contractor for disposal. So what will happen? Waste is getting created. First day waste kept. Second day waste kept. Third day waste kept. Whenever you are keeping that waste, this place earlier you were renting for 10 lakh rupees. Now when you keep your own waste over there, can you rent it out? No. So see, in this process, as you are going to save the payment of contractor, that's your assumed inflow, you are going to lose this 10 lakh rupees. That's your assumed outflow. But you understood or not, opportunity cost, that if I had not used this premises for keeping my own raw material stock, what I would have done? I would have danced on it. I would have rented it to somebody else and I made an income of how much? 10 lakh. So I need to understand that I start this business, I lose 10 lakh rupees of income. I need to consider that. Okay. Labor cost include wages of 40 workers whose transfer to this process will reduce the idle time payments of 15 lakh and 10 lakh. Okay. Wages over here, no guys, it includes idle time payment of 15 lakh and 10 lakh. I will talk about it a little later. Then factory overheads include apportionment of general factory overheads except, okay, I have to discuss this with you guys. Factory overheads include apportionment, apportionment of general factory overheads. Okay. So this is typically called as what? Allocated overheads or apportioned overheads. Listen to me. I want to talk about this first so that you'll be understanding the things, then you'll be in a sense write it. See, this is a special point. Okay. Apportioned overheads, also known as allocated overheads. So the rule is that all apportioned or allocated overheads are ignored while decision making. This is the rule. Okay. That whatever are the allocated or apportioned overheads, they are done what they are ignored while decision making. Now the question is why allocated overheads are ignored while decision making. Okay. Now first I'll explain you what is allocated overheads, and you will have your own answer that why they should be ignored while decision making. See guys, before I start talking about all this, see, suppose I have to take some decision. Uh, like I normally tell the student, let's see. Suppose I travel from here till Hyderabad for lecture. Okay. My flight ticket is already booked. Already booked. Is it an expense? Yes. But that is already done. Okay. Now I have to just decide that when I get down at Hyderabad airport, how do I travel from there till the branch? Okay. Whether I book a cab or I make use of public transport. Walking isn't a good idea. It is just 38 kilometers. So, so walking isn't that great idea. Uh, suppose cycling is a great idea. Yes, cycling is very easy. Just it's a matter of an hour or so, 2 hours at the most. But then, I do take my full D number of times, but I don't unpack it on airports generally. So, see, the deciding factor is how do I travel from the airport to the branch. Flight ticket is already booked, so the expense is already incurred. Now, see, while deciding whether should I travel by cab or should I take public transport, in this decision making, the expense that is already incurred, will it impact? No, something very similar. Something very similar. Let's understand. See, let's take one car show. Guys, you don't have to draw the cars when you write this. You just have to write the remaining part. Yeah. So let's say this showroom has a total rent of 90,000. Okay. Total models sold. Yes, you can count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Total models sold are 9,000. So when company wants to calculate the costing, what they will do? The rent of 90,000 that they're paying will be divided into how many? Into 9 models. So per model, the rent would be how much? 10,000. Everybody understands what I talk? Smart guys. Very good. Now, this company comes up with a new model. Oh, one more model introduced. Now, how many cars they have to sell? 10 cars, 10 models they have to sell. Has the rate changed? No, rent has not changed. Rent has remained 90,000 is a fixed cost, right? Total rent is 90,000. Now, models sold are 10. So per model it will be how much? 9,000. Everybody agrees on this. Huh? Now I have to decide whether this 10th model should be sold or not sold. You know what? I'm not going to consider this allocated expenditure of 9,000. Why you tell? What about that rent of 90,000? I'm paying already or not paying? Already paying. Already paying. Even if this model is not sold, still will I pay the same rent? Yes. So the expense is already incurred, guys. Is it going to impact my decision making? Is it like that if I bring this machine, I'll have to pay that extra 9,000. If I don't bring the machine or don't bring the new model, the rent, the owner of the premises would take 81,000 only from me. No, he would say, see, sir, this is my shop, this is my rent. Now you sell 9 models or you sell 10 models, or you empty the whole showroom and play football, or if possible, box cricket. Hell with you. Pay me 90,000 every month. That's it. Understood? So tell me, should allocated overheads like this? This 9,000 is an allocated overhead. See, this 9,000, this is allocated cost. Even if this new model is not sold, still total rent will be 90,000 only. So that's what such allocated costs are not considered into decision making. Am I very clear with this allocated cost? Okay, thank you. Yeah. One more. We were to talk about wages, idle wages. See, what happens in idle wages? Something very similar. Now, if you can understand allocated cost, idle wages are on the same lines. Idle wages are on the same lines. These workers are paid wages, but they are sitting idle. Even if company doesn't start new project, still their wages of 15 lakh and 10 lakh will be paid in year 1 and 2 respectively. Thus, these wages do not affect decision making, hence ignored. Same logic, just like allocated overheads. These two people now, the wages of those people, 15 lakh in year 1, 10 lakh in year 2. But I'll show you the question. See. This wages, labor cost include wages of 40 workers. whose transfer to this process will reduce the idle time payment of 15 lakh and 10 lakh. Understood this? Means the problem is that company has already hired them and company is paying them wages of 15 lakh in year 1 and 10 lakh in year 2. But the problem is that company has no work to give to them. They're sitting idle and making money. Now suppose this project comes into wonderful, I understand. Trust me, Lakshya, trust me. This is a painful situation. Means we always feel after working hard we make money, no? So we feel like somebody should just give me money like that. But it is a, a frustrating situation that you have no work, only money. You should have work also, you should have money also. Trust me. Because we all have learned that in this pandemic, guys. We all have learned that in this pandemic. Not having work is pretty frustrating. Anyways, what about these workers? They're not having any work. They're just paid. Understood? They're just paid. Now, company is bound to pay them something like that. 15 lakh, 10 lakh. Now, they're sitting idle. Na? So suppose this new project starts. So what obviously boss will do? Boss will tell them go work there. Correct? But even if this project is not successful, it's not feasible. If our answer comes not feasible, then what? I think still these wages have to be paid by the company. Now you tell me. Payment of this wages of 15 lakh in first year and 10 lakh in second year. Is it affected by success or failure of this project? Very similar to allocated overheads. Right? Means whether your project comes into existence or it doesn't come into existence. What? This 15 lakh and 10 lakh you have to pay only. Affects decision making or doesn't affect decision making? Second option, right? Doesn't affect decision making. Pretty clear, guys. This point is very much clear to everyone. Okay. Fine. Tax rate is 50%. Present value factors are given. You advise the management on desirability of installing the machine for processing the waste. All calculations should form part of your answer. Okay, I think I have tried my best to give you the explanation of each and every point. Right? Upfront, at least now we don't see any problematic point. We have dealt with all the points which were new, sort of, which might have created confusion in your minds. So let's go on, guys. Let's go ahead. People, we are solving this, huh? No audience business. Exception is there. Okay. Only one student is exception. So yes, correct. Screenshot man of the classes. See now. After all this discussion with you, will understand this very fast. I'm writing PVCO, year 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. See, in year 0, I'll have to do purchase of raw material of 20, correct? And I'll have to pay a compensation of 30 to the contractor. Okay. Year 0's present value factor actually is not given in the question. No, I don't think it is given in the question. What to do now? Year 0 is not given. Starting from year 1, right? What to do? Year 0? 1 only, sir. What, sir? Today's 1 rupee value is 1 rupee only, sir. Correct. Very true. It's good to ask such questions. People like feel like, this fellow has lost his mental balance early morning. This is 50 only. Okay. Let me open the questions. Question. Present value factors. Copy them, huh? 0.870, 0.756, 0.658, 0.57. Now see, year end 1, you'll have to pay this installment also. And then the purchase of raw material, net cash outflow, 35. Remember, na? Or I forgot also. Remember, na? Okay. So 50 and 30. There's obviously no compensation to be paid. 50 and 35. 85. 85 into 0.870 is 23.95. Okay. Again, you will pay this, I would say, cost of the asset means I'll say loan installment. Okay. Year 2 and you will again pay 50. No purchase of raw material because the stock has already reached that level. No compensation to be paid. So direct 50 into 0.756, 37.8. Then again, only 50 over here. 50 into 0.658, 32.9. Okay. Now see what happens here. See, this all story is all about PVCO, guys. Huh? This all is PVCO. So these all numbers which do not have a bracket are outflows. You understand me? Huh. What about that last year 55 in the bracket? That's an inflow. You understand? Decrease in the stock. Understood? Na? Clear? Huh? Okay. Still, I will write over here. Not like this, but this is inflow. Okay. So you will not have any confusion. So 50 outflow, 55 inflow, -5. That is an inflow into 0.57, 2.86. Okay. So let's do the total. 50 plus 73.95 plus 37.8 plus 32.9 and minus 2.86. 191.79. So we should also writing. What man? What are you doing? Calcium. Go. I got scared. He started writing. Then what will happen with others? Who will send a screenshot, man? Problem kind है. 9. Chalo, people are you done? Okay. So it's like one step done, right? Okay. So let's start with inflows, guys. Set now, all okay now, all okay till here. Okay, fine. Good to see those happy faces. Income statement, guys. Big part of the thing is to copy only. There are only 2-3 changes. So let us start. I'm just waiting for it to complete all these things, so that you have this thing drawn, then you can start. So the students are ready. Let's start then. Start copying the things. Three 22. 418. 418. Less material consumption. 30. 40. 85. 85. See, I've made it already highlighted over here, right? From the first year's wages of 75, we'll remove 15. Idle time wages, and from the 75, I'll remove 10. The remaining wages I'll copy as it is. 85. Other expenses 40, 45, 54, 70. Okay, what about factory overheads, guys? What is total? Everything is what allocated overheads except what? Insurance. right, friends? Insurance expenditure is how much? 30 lakh, right? So I'll write 30 lakh everywhere. Huh? Come on, people, tell me. Understood this? Remaining all amount is what they are saying allocated overheads. If remaining all is allocated overheads, are we going to include it in this expenses over here in decision making? No. Loss of rent I need to consider now 10 lakh rupees. Okay. Now interest will come, right? I'll show the calculation. Below this idle time wages value. Interest calculation. Year 1, 2, 3, 4. Opening outstanding loan less installment paid on last date. Closing outstanding. Therefore, interest at 16% on opening outstanding. Because I'm paying the installment on the last day, no? Right? So see, opening outstanding loan is 200. I'm paying 50, correct? Closing outstanding is 150, done. But then for the whole year, guys, outstanding was 150 or outstanding was 200. 200. Everybody understands this. So interest, what bank will say? You paid 50 on the last day, man. You paid 50 on the last day, right? Pay me interest on all 200. Everybody understands this? Smart people. I don't have to explain only. They understand everything. So 150 outstanding. Pay 50 out of it. 100 closing outstanding. Now you know. Now you know what is to be done. Now I will not talk much. Now people who plan to calculate interest on closing balances. So last year they will not pay interest on. Beautiful. So this case, no, I will calculate on closing outstanding. So in the last year of usage of loan, no interest are not like that. Opening. Okay. So 32, 24, 16 and 8. I'll shift. Thirty-two, 24, 16. Savings of waste removal contract cost, guys. 50 lakh rupees every year I don't have to pay. Depreciation has given in question 50, 38, 28, 21. Let's start. Total 322 minus 30 minus 100, 700, 60 and 40. Another minus 40 taken up together plus 32. That's in a plus 50 minus 51. 184. 184 into 50%. 92 minus equal to will be obviously what? 92. Add a depreciation of 50 plus 50. So it becomes 142. 142 into 0.87 is 123. 0.54. Correct, people? Did you get the same answer? No? Calculation error? What happened? Let me check once again. 322 minus 30 minus 60 and 40, 100 minus 40 minus this 32, 120. Why one? Wait, guys, just a minute. I'll calculate again. 322 minus 30 minus 100 minus 40 is this 120? Huh? Okay. Plus depreciation of 50, 110 into 0.870. Comes to 95.7. Okay. Calculate for the rest 3 years. Is the next total also 120? Yeah. 60 plus 38. 98 into 0.756. 74.088. What's it, guys? Yeah. Okay. Let's go with the next one. Is the next one 160 total? 50% tax will be 80. 80 would be left. Add back 20. Add back 28. No? 108. 108 into 0.658. 71.088. 0.064. What's you guys okay? 71.064. Okay. Let's do the last one. 418 minus 85 minus the option. One 144. Okay, so get the 53.196 last total. Yes. So you know, na total PVCI will be addition of all these. All 4 years PVCI we add. So 53.196 plus 95.7 plus 72.088 plus 71.064. Yes. So this becomes यहाँ वापस पढ़ूंगा तो this becomes 294.048. Correct, people? Total is right. Okay. Now we will calculate present value of salvage. Okay. So see, guys, salvage is going to be 5 only. Well, right. 20 lakh minus 15 lakh. Multiply by present value factor of 4th year. Correct. Salvage comes in 4th year, na? 5 into 0.572. 2.86. I'm highlighting all the PVCIs. 1, 2, and I'll write also, because then how in exam you will highlight. No. Write like this: PVCI 1, PVCI 2. This is what you will write in the exam. Just purpose to bring this to your notice. Okay, fine. These are all PVCIs. Guys, don't forget this. Profit or loss on sale. Cost of the asset is 200. How do you reach till WDV as on date of sale? So whatever depreciation you have subtracted till now, subtract all the depreciation, so you get WDV as on date of sale. But the salvage value is only 5 lakhs, so there's a loss of 58 lakhs. So if there's a loss of 58 lakhs, there will be tax saving happening, correct? Which will be tax rate is 50%, correct? So tax savings would be 58 into 50%, that is 29. Therefore, don't forget, present value of tax savings is equal to 29 into, what is that? 0.572, last year's factor. 0.57 present value factor. So 29 into 0.572 gives me, it gives me 16.588. I'm highlighting in the same manner and then writing like that. This is PVCI number 3. I think we've considered all the aspects. Now we are good to go for NPV, right? So therefore we will say NPV is PVCI minus PVCO. PVCI, guys, we have to consider everything. Correct? Is 294,048 plus 2.86 plus 16.588. 1 plus 2 plus 3. This is all PVCI only. Minus PVCO in the earlier step we had calculated now. 191.79. Plus 2.86 plus 16.588 minus 191 point. It gives me 121.706. Correct, Sumesh? You got the same answer, right? So what we are going to say? What we should do? We should continue. We should continue selling the waste, or we should process and convert into a marketable product. Option 2, right? We should process and convert it into a marketable product because the whole thing is giving us a positive NP. So let's write for that. The company name is not given. No, not given. Company name is not given. So conclusion. The company should process their wastes into marketable product since NV of the above project is positive. Hello, people. Everybody has understood this whole story, whole concept. Understood well now? Okay. What you may have to probably write is this special point of this and idle wages. Now, and this calculation of interest, I don't know whether you people have written it or not. Idle wages. Have you all written this part? No. These 2 points you write in your solution. See how you should present your solution. Interest calculation, but obviously. Idle wages not, but obviously. Right? But even in solution C, you will be just writing one line. Okay. That apportioned overheads or allocated overheads are ignored while decision making. Okay. So I'm just writing one more line below this. Means from solution point of view. Okay, how you should give a note. You should not draw all those models over there, right? So what a note you have to write. Allocated, apportioned overheads. Ignore while decision Correct? If you have to write as a part of solution, you'll be writing only one line, na? Right? Logic you want? Okay. Then the screenshot part will come. So this, please add all this in your solution. Whatever you've done now, below that you add all this. So people tell me, are you done? What is this? What is this? So we should don't you know that you know this. Double-sided at the end is okay, na? Full, whatever is taught today. Double-sided, 58 double-sided is okay, na? At the end. Everything at the end. Huh? Wait, Lakshya is asking something. Chat box opened up. Why PVF should be based on RBI interest? I'm doing my business, Lakshya. I'm doing my business. My borrower, suppose you give me loan, RBI interest maybe 8%. You give me loan at 12%. What is the point I discount by 8%? Tell me, Lakshya, you are my investor. You're invested with an intention of earning 12%. And I'm like you, I think that I should discount at 8%. I'll discount at 8%. Project will come positive. I'll run the project, and at the end of the year, you'll ask me 12%. I will have no money to pay you 12%, man. Come on. What we are doing is real life only here. Come on, cost of capital only is what we have to discount by. See, suppose I have to change a job. Okay, I have to go for a job, and uh, wherever I go for interview, that person offers me a salary, X amount of salary. Uh, I compare it with my expenses or my neighbor's expenses. I have to compare with my own expenses, no? What is the point comparing neighbors' expenses unless I finance their family? And I'm confused whether this is my family or that is my family, right? So people will go ahead. Huh? Danish, if you have a doubt about closing stock, you know what you should do? You should actually not ask me. You should actually open your cash flow statement and go through the indirect method. Tomorrow also I'm there, huh, Danish. I'm not going anywhere. So first go through the. I'll strongly request you to go through the income statement first, right? If you go through, go through the cash flow statement, right? If you go through the cash flow statement, you'll realize, okay, fine. This is what we do. Any change in opening and closing values leads to what? Leads to cash flow. So first check that. First you refer that, okay? Then we will talk about it. We will talk about it. It's not that I'm saying don't talk to me about this. We will first you refer indirect method. Just recollect what we do. Okay. Then we'll come. Then we'll get back. Okay, friends. Let's move to the next question. Yeah. So we in continuation we try to name next big question, that is 14th one. Again, guys, again, you all will simply listen to me. If you have any concern, chat box is still open. Want to ask anything, ask right now. Now I'm putting off the chat box. And don't ask me. Break. Something came in the chat box. Yeah. Tell me, people, are we done? We go ahead. Let's do one thing. Let's not go ahead. Okay? We are in the middle of the session now. So let's take a break right now, because now if you open the sum, after reading the sum, I'm not going to give any break. I don't expect you, okay, I'll give, read the, then take, hey, Baba, putting the things in your brain, no, it's like breaking the stone and putting something inside that. So take a break, 2 3 minutes break, then we will start, then we will not take in between. Relax, yeah. People, come on, let's resume back. Hello. Shall I start, people? Let's start, guys. Let's start. Okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead. Let's read the question. I hope everybody's there, not just that their devices are logged in. They are also logged in. So let's start, people. Let's start. I can see cameras of very few people on, so it's like people are there or just their devices are there. Hello, Tanvi. Hi. Hello, everyone. See, people are always, some people are always like full of like, hi, hi. Here on Dina Shantia. Okay, good. Hariharan is also like, sir, I am here. At least you can mark some message that at the moment there is a cyclone, there is earthquake, people mark, no, we are safe. Like that, you can mark some message over here. Shall we? Okay. Once again, friends. Yes, Sushma, thank you. Present. Mukil is present. Okay. Yeah. Kunal, I hope you are back with your popcorns for the story, huh? Okay. So, yep. Yes, Rishabh. Now, Kunal has got the popcorns. Now is out there to purchase some cheese powder. Oh my God. Don't be so elaborate. Anyways, chat box goes off now for some time. Right, friends? So no chit chat on the screen, no chit chat in the brain. Right? Only listening to the question. Okay, let's start. XYZ Limited is planning to introduce a new product. What is the project life? Project life 8 years. Okay. The project is to be set up in SEZ, Special Economic Zone. Right. Because you go to SEZ, what is happening? You're going to get one time at the starting tax-free subsidy from the government of 25 lakh on the capital investment. See, that is the benefit of going to SEZ, that is coming to this company. This company is getting a subsidy of 25 lakh on the capital investment. And it's a subsidy. You understand subsidy? Do we have to repay it back? No, no. It's a straightforward reduction in the cost. And that too tax free. It's not like that you get a 25 lakh subsidy, so you have to pay tax on it. No, 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 nothing doing. Okay, fine. So what is going to happen? See, initial cost is 1.75 crore, correct? But out of this 1.75 crores, na guys, 25 crores would be borne by government. 0.25 crore would be borne by government. 25 lakh. So from our pockets, how much will go? 1.5 crore, correct? Okay. Yeah. Additional equipment. This is something different. Additional equipment costing 1250 will be purchased. Pay attention. At the end of third year. Oh, not now. Not now. You will need this machine at the end of third year. Can you understand this? Right? That you see, it happens sometimes, no, that we add up something later on. Like, like what, sir? I'll tell you. See, when we are new to few things, no, we are not very much comfortable spending everything together. Okay, so when I will tell my childhood time, okay, having a stone crusher for making spices were very common at home. Okay, it was very common at home. We all used to have it. That was a big stone, and then it used to be crushed like this to make spices. Okay, not this one. This is for making wheat flour, not that. It's for making spice. That used to be very common. And mixers were luxuries, and food processors we never knew also. We never knew that there is something like food processor. So when the first time we thought, okay, let's take a mixer, that time we became, there were some additional attachments available. No, no. My parents were no, not don't spend so much. What do you want? You want us to try the mixer? Okay, we'll take the mixer. Additional attachment. If you are comfortable, we'll buy. Otherwise, the whole money will go waste. So we added those attachments little later. Quite possible, right? Like that, what is going to happen with them? They are going to need the additional machinery at the end of the third year, right? So 1250, is it outflow? Yes. 1250, is it outflow? Yes. Is it immediate? No. It will happen at the end of third year. Okay. At the end of 8 years, original equipment, no resale value. Original equipment, no resale value. Okay. This additional equipment, guys, this additional equipment, 1250, okay, will have a resale value of 125. Okay. So you can see that this is the position. This is to be what at the end of third year. So on the last day of the third year. So it will be used for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So life of the new machine is how many years? 5 years. Everybody agrees on this? Okay. So I will just mention over here. Life of new machine, 5 years. Okay. A working capital of 20 lakh will be needed. Guys, now I will not explain you again and again. This is PVCO. Right? Amount blocked in permanent working capital. It will release also when the project gets over. Don't forget that. Yeah. It will be needed and it will be released at the end of 8 years. See guys, this is an extra information. I said, we know it's correct. Huh? We know it. Even if this line is not given, are we equipped to tackle with it? Yes. The project will be financed with sufficient amount of equity capital. Okay, fine. Sales volume over 8 years have been estimated as follows. Sales volume means units are given, selling price is given. Okay, so we will multiply it. Variable expenses are going to be 60% of sales revenue and fixed cost is going to be 18 lakh per year. Okay, fine. The loss of any year will be set off from the profits of what? Subsequent 2 years if required. Guys, somewhere I have taught you this carry forward of losses, right? Decide when and where we have discussed this. When and where we have discussed this, do you remember by any chance? I think capital structure, there was a question, EBIT indifference point, 5 years question. In the very first year, there was a loss. Then I explained to you, okay, this will be carried forward. And I explained an imaginary situation, what is carry forward of losses. Where I explained you that, see, in 1 year, if I have 10 rupees of loss, I don't pay taxes. In the next year, I have 100 rupees of profit. So government understands. Government says, okay, fine, you pay on 90 rupees only. Carry forward of losses, right? So there will be some carry forward benefit also. Tax rate is how much? 30%. And 12% is taken as an appropriate cost of capital. So basically 12% is KO. So sweet company, follows SLM. Calculate what? Net present value and advise the management to take what? Appropriate decision. Otherwise, the question is very simple, guys. Only thing, you know what happens? When we go to the income statement, these calculations bog us down. Really, it's what happens is, once again, the same thing. Is lengthy or complicated? Answer is no. But then we always interpreted that. Now you can see so many number of units multiplied by 120. This is all going to run in crores. And I always tell the students, till the number is up to 6 digits, no? Okay, the emergency fuse is intact. 7th digit comes into the picture, the fuse is blown off. And see, you have to do these calculations for 8 long years. 8 long years. So you have to hold your patience. That is the only thing to be done in the question. Otherwise, question is damn simple. Question is pretty simple. Only thing is you have to hold your patience. Question is not even not even that difficulty level of the earlier question. Neutral. Keep aside the numbers. No much of concepts over here. Bland. See, I'll show you the presentation. Don't immediately start copying. Listen to me. See, what will happen over here? See, year zero means today. Means today. Year zero cost 175. Okay, you at least first part you can write along with me. Subsidy, how much government is giving us subsidy? 25 lakh. So the net cost will be 1 crore 50 lakh. Okay. Present value factor will be 1. So this will be 1 crore 50 lakhs only, guys. Correct. What else will happen at year zero? 20 lakh. So what is this 20 lakh? This is amount blocked in working capital. Understand, people? There is no subsidy, so the net cost is obviously 20 lakh only. Okay. This happens on year zero, so present value factor 1, whatever might be KO, man. We are spending it today. So this is 20 lakh only. 20 lakh only. Year 3, I'm buying 12 lakh 50,000 machine. Any subsidy? Nil. So 12 lakh 50. But when am I buying it? I'm buying it at year 3. So now we have already done this in the previous question also. Has to be discounted by year 3's PV factor. How much is that? 0.712. Okay. So take a total. It's very easy now. 150 plus 20, 170. 1 crore 78 lakh 90,000. Any difficulty in understanding this? Very clearly understood whatever you discussed till now? Okay, great. Once you're done writing, tell me. I have to talk about this part, the remaining part. Are you done writing with that PVCO part? No? Write it. Only up to PVCO part you write it. This part we will discuss first. I will show you the full part. We will discuss that and then you write. Yash is having full vitamin D. Good man, good. Very good. If I switch off the light, it will be all dark. We go ahead. Okay, now listen. See, things to come in the income statement. Listen to me. All these numbers are going to be in crores. Okay, people. For all 8 columns, the numbers are going to be in crores. So if you're confident that by writing 7 numbers in every column, you'll make a big out mess over there, turn your page. If you cannot fit over there, turn your page. Right? So just I'm telling you. Sales, whatever the units multiplied by selling price per unit. Whatever it comes, variable cost will be 60%. Fixed cost is defined. Okay, let us talk about depreciation. Let us talk about depreciation. Where do I write this? original machine cost 1 crore 75 lakh. Sir, we got subsidy also. That subsidy just reduces my outflow. Cost is 1 crore 75 lakh only, right? Life 8 years. Salvage nil. Method SLM. Therefore, depreciation per annum will be equal to what? Cost minus salvage or scrap, whatever you write, upon N. 1 crore 25 lakh divided by 21 lakh 87,500. Okay. New machine. Right now we don't have to forget that. Cost 1250. Life 5 years. I'll be very clear over here. From 4th to 8th year. Right? So depreciation should not appear from the very first year. It's bought at the end of this. It's bought at the end of 3rd year. So it will be depreciated in 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th year. Pretty clear, guys? Life written. Okay. Salvage 125. Method SLM. Therefore, depreciation per annum cost minus salvage upon N. $1250 minus 125 divided by 5. 2,25,000. Therefore, depreciation in year 1, 2, 3. 21,87,500. Depreciation year 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 21,87,500 plus 225. I cannot be any more clear than this, guys. Limit of 24,500. Hello? I think this is more than one step ahead of crystal clear. Have you all understood this part? Only place probably you would have got confused here. Why suddenly sir change the depreciation from 4th year onwards? Done? Okay. So we are good to go, guys. You can write it a little later also. So depreciation is done. So profit before tax, less tax, profit after tax, add back depreciation, C fact. Then present value factors at 12%. Okay. So I can copy that. Yeah. 0.893. 0.797. 0.712. 0.636. 0.567. 0.507. 0.452. 0.40. Okay. First, we'll focus on this. I hope, see, while writing, you're done writing this part. Okay, so now you're writing this. Guys, just tell me if you're done. If you're done with this, now we plan to start it. Are you done with this setup? No? Keep this ready, then we will solve it together. Again, as we did it in the last question, solve it together. Can't read. Ashraya, you can zoom now from your side. Now I cannot. Okay, okay, well, then I can do this. Column numbers we must have already made. Na? Guys, remember what I told you. It's going to be crores of rupees in each of the columns. So if you cannot fit it like this, turn into landscape mode. You know what? I was given a suggestion by a student. So let's do it in thousands. And I outright denied the proposal. Why? You calculate everything, then keep dividing it by thousands to get it converted into thousands so that you can fit over here. Rather in small handwriting or by converting into landscape mode video, that is always better. Because more energy would be wasted in converting it from normal number to thousands. And as long as there are there are only zeros at the end, removing 3 zeros is easy. But the moment the number becomes bigger than like putting point, rounding off becomes a heck. So solve like this. People, are you set? Then we will start, guys. We'll start multiplying all this stuff. Are you set? Yeah. Fully set now. So shall we start? Okay. Fine. Let's start. First year, 72,000 units into 120 gives me 86 lakh 40,000. Okay. It's 60% would be variable cost into 60%. 51 lakh 84,000 is a variable cost. Fixed cost given in the question is 18 lakh. Okay. Depreciation we have already discussed, guys. 21 lakh 87,500. So you know what I have did in the calci? I have calculated 8640 into 60%. Now I will do minus equal to. So I'll get this number. From these, I'll subtract these two. Minus 18 lakh minus 21 lakh 87,500. In the very first year, I got a loss. 5 lakh 31,500. I got a loss. So obviously tax would not be there. negative 5,31,500. Add back depreciation. So whatever, see, I'm not still cleared the screen. It's already minus 531,500 over there. Just say plus 21,87,500. So you get a CFAT of 1656,500. See, even that is on the screen. Even that is on the screen. We save over time. Multiplied by 0.893. The final answer over here is 14,78,808. Clear, guys? See, you understood the efficient use also is important. What happens, people have the habit. Whatever is calculated, they do like this. What? Why? See. Why to do that? What happened? What? I did it wrong. What? 0.893 only, first factor. What have you placed? 1656. My Calci is producing some different results or what? Wait a minute. I'll write, then you will tell me if it is 1479 254.5. So I'm writing 255. Is this right? What is happening? Let me check again. $21.87 minus. Acha, this is 1656,000 into 0.893. Is this the thing? Correct? I think there is some good, but Calci is pressing some different buttons altogether. Is this final now, guys? 1478. I'll write 1478,808. Is this correct now? Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead. Second year. 108 into 120. 1 crore 29 lakh 60,000. 1 crore 29 lakh 60,000. Right? Okay. So into 60%. It's 27 lakh 76,000. Okay. This is going to be the same. Okay. Minus equal to I keep ready. This is 18 lakh only. This is 27,87,500. Correct, friends? Minus. Is this 11 lakh 96,500? Right, people? 1196,500. Okay, but don't directly calculate tax on it. Why? Last year's losses we will adjust, and then whatever profit is left on that we will calculate tax. Correct? Okay. Okay. For year 2. Net profit before tax we got 11,96,500 less loss of year 1 carried forward. So how much was our loss in year 1? It was 5,31,500. So see, the actual taxable profit, government would say it's okay, you adjust your losses and pay tax on 665. Right? Therefore, tax payable would be 6,65,000 into 30%. 1,99,500. Right, people? So now, when I make my income statement, in that I will consider a tax of how much? 1,99,500. Yes, and then now normal minus 11,96,500. So my profit after tax will be 9,97,000. Again, add back depreciation 21,97,500. It came 31,84,500 into 0.797. So it's 25,38,046.5, no? So make it 25,38,046.5. You make it 0.47. That's it. Got the same answers, guys. Let's move on with the next year. Third year, it is 260 units multiplied by 120. So it gives me 3 crore 12 lakh. Into 60% gives me 1 crore 87 lakh 20,000. 1 crore 87 lakh 20,000 minus equal to, I'll keep ready. Fixed cost is going to be same. And depreciation is also going to be same, 21,87. Fine. So difference of what? Minus 18 lakh minus 21,87. Fine. I'm left with 84,92,500 into 30%. 25, 47, 750 minus equal to 59, 44,750. This is still third year, so third year depreciation is same. Add 21,87,500. 21,87,500. So 81,32,250 into 0.7125790.62. Got it, guys? Match. Congrats. I think. Okay. Now see what happens in year 4 and 5. 4 and 5 units are same. So we will calculate only once now. What will be the only change you tell me? Why we should do double work? See, this and this figures are going to be same. Only the present value factor will be different. We calculate for 4 and here we'll just write same. Okay, we'll not do it 2 times. Yeah, so let's start. 2,70,000 units into 120. 3 crore 24 lakhs. Into 16%. 1 crore 94 lakh. 40,000. Fourth year, guys, depreciation change, no? 24 lakh 12,500 something. Just check. 24 12 500. So I'm left with 87 47 500. 87 47 500 into 30% gives me 26 24. Okay. So I'm left with 61 23 250. And I add back 24 12 500, right? Plus 24 12 500. 85 35 750. 85 35 750 into 0.636. 54 28 737. Done, people? Copy that. Same. Yeah. Okay. Now tell me, what should we do in year 5? Shall we repeat the whole thing? No need. Till CFAT, everything would be same only, na? Right, na? So what we will say? Just we'll see. So 85 35 750 will be same. 85 35 750 will be same. Just change into 0.567. It gives me 48 39 770. Done, friends? Go ahead. Go ahead for the sixth one. 180 into 120, right? 2 crore 60 lakh into 60%, 1 crore 39 lakh 60,000. Just minus equal to and keep ready. This is going to be 18 lakh only. And this is going to be 24, 12, 5. So minus 18 lakh minus 24, 12, 500. 44, 27. 500 into 30%. 13, 28, 250. 30, 99, 250. Add back 24, 12, 500. 55, 11, 750 into 0.507. 27, 94, 457 we will get now. You're getting it same, guys? Yeah, okay. Then you know what is to be done over here, right? Copy paste. 55, 11, 750. Okay. Twenty-four, 91, 311. 22, 26, 747. Okay, so add up all this total PVCI 14,78,808 plus 25,38,047 plus 57,90,162 plus 54,28,737 48,39,770 27,94 457 24,91 311 22 26 747 2 crore 75 lakh 88,039. Done, people? Okay, so let's go ahead. I'll put this number 1. Release of amount blocked in working capital. Guys, 20 lakh was blocked, no? When this was released in the last year, right? So 0.404. Present value factor of each year of 8th year, correct? So 20 lakh 0.404 gives me 8,08,000. Okay, market number 2. Then what? Salvage of new machine also 125. When this we will get again in the last year, na 0.404. This is value factor of 8th year. Guys, which method we are following? Depreciation method, SLM, straight line method. So is there any question of profit or loss on sale, etc. All that? No. That comes only when we are doing WDV method. So 125 50,500. PVCI number. I think we are done, right? So I'll always PVCI over here. We can see all of them. 2 crore 75 lakh 88,039 plus 8 lakh 8,000 50,500. So plus 2 plus 3. Outflow is 1 crore 78 lakh 90,000. So what will write? Conclusion. XYZ Limited should set up the project in where? In SEZ, right? Since what? NPV is positive. Done, people? Turn the chat box on. Want something? You can message me. Want something means not popcorns or cheese powder. If you have something to ask, ask me. Right, Pepsi Coco. I'm putting pipeline now from here to your place. I'll transfer Pepsi and Coca-Cola also. People done writing this part also? Okay. So if you're done writing this, I'm showing you the next part. Copy this. People done copying? No? Okay. Write it, write. Write it peacefully, peacefully write it. Hey, what people are writing endlessly? Will write in the end of the world or what? Writing. Done. Hello, what's there on the screen? What are people are writing so much? Hey, only this paragraph. You solving question 6 on your own or what? Neeraj, Ovia, Darshan, I got your message that you are done, but still I'm seeing everybody dedicated. Oh, done, Nashpati. Okay. Okay. Should I start? Huh? Great. Finally, it seems yes, Meenakshi. Okay, then we will go ahead and we will talk about question number 6. But before that, see, when you write no, reason why you've taken a long time is probably you tried to understand what is written over there. Huh? Correct, now that happened. That happened naturally. That you're not just blindly copying. You're trying to get the meaning behind whatever is written over there, which is a good thing. So half of my work is already done. Okay. See what MIRR assumes. It is assumed that annual cash inflows from the project. See, what are the cash inflows? Cash inflows are after meeting all the expenses, whatever is left with you, right? So suppose the project is for 5 years. You pay all your variable cost, fixed cost, blah, blah, blah. You pay everything, correct? And then whatever is left after adjusting the depreciation effect is your cash flow, net cash flow in your hands. So what you will do, you're already doing a project having a life of 5 years. Okay, fine. When will you take up the next project? After this project is over? Correct, na? See, salaried person doesn't think about taking up a project. He has to just do his job, right? But think about the company. Company has to ensure that there is a project after that also. Correct. See, like my one of my school friend is a mechanical engineer. Okay. And then he started engineering and then he's like the middle level management. So he sees the both sides. He sees the employee side also and he sees the management side. He has a vision to that side also. What is he saying? You know what? Right now in the pandemic, our company is functioning. So employees are happy. We are having work. We are having salary. But the problem is that we are having only two projects in the hand, and those two projects are going to get over in another 12 months. 12 months, 1 year, and we haven't yet secured any project. So employees don't know that side. Employees just work daily, get monthly, right? So company has to ensure that there is a project after that 12 months also. So they are struggling hard to secure some project so that the work of the company continues. Okay. So now what is assumed over here? You are having a project of 5 years. First year, some inflows have come. What will you do? You will do the next project after 5 years only. No? You will do the next project after 5 years only. So first year's inflow would be reinvested at a certain rate up to fifth year. Second year's inflow would be reinvested at a certain rate up to fifth year. Third year up to fifth year, second year up to fifth year, first year up to fifth year. That's it. Okay. Last year, obviously done. So no investment, direct invest. So what will happen because of that? The inflows that I got in the first year will get reinvested for another 4 years. The inflows that I got in second year will get reinvested for another 3 years. At least my money will grow something instead of keeping it idle. Right? That is the whole idea about MIRR. Okay. See, it is assumed that annual cash inflows from a project are reinvested at a regular, at a particular rate specified in question till the end of the project. Once the project is over, then all the accumulated cash inflows are invested in the next project. Thus, if the given project is say of 5 years, then net cash inflows of first year are reinvested for 4 years, second year are reinvested for 3 years, and so on. Thus, the cash received at the end of the project is compared with the initial investment to find the rate of returns, which is known as what MIR. Okay, so as already written, we will come to question number 6. Come to question number 66. We are left with 20 minutes. We will do it. Yes. An investment of 1,36,000. Guys, this is your initial investment. Okay. Here is following cash inflows. Guys, is very clearly written. This is cash inflows. Means only what profits before depreciation, but after tax. Station number 10. Right now. Any problem with before depreciation? Sometimes students have a problem with before depreciation. Let me go over there again. See, guys, what is this? I've already written. This is net profit after tax, after depreciation. Step number 8. Okay. I add back depreciation. So what is this? This is I did not add back tax. So this is net profit after tax only. But what? Before depreciation. New name for cash inflows. Understood? Okay. Yeah, there is some printing error over here. Profit after tax and before depreciation. This is same cash inflows or CFAT as we call them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 years is given. MIRR, determine MIRR considering 8% as what? Cost of capital. Means what? They are reinvested at how much percent? 8%. So let us see the solution part of this. Investment. $136. Okay. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cash inflows are 30, 40, 60. 30,000, 40,000, 60,000, 30,000, 20,000. Okay. Reinvested for number of years. This will be reinvested for 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. This will not be reinvested. This is the time your project will get over. You'll put money in the next project. Okay. So how we calculate future value? Present value into 1 plus r raised to n. Right. So what I will have to do? Here it will be 30,000 to 1.08 raised to 4. This will be 40,000. 1.08 raised to 3. Right now, this will be invested for so many years. So 60,000. 1.08 raised to 2. 30,000. 1.08 raised to 1. 20,000 1.08 raised to 0. So that will give you the future values. The first one I got as 40185. 40815, sorry. 81466 and 45. 815. Hmm, 50388. Six nine 984. 32 400. This will be 20,000. Laws of indices, anything raised to 0 is 1. That much you all know. So we got the total as, don't do like this with me in pandemic, Baba. NIM is coming out. You see, Jugaad has to be done now. Hello guys, what's the total, final total? 2,13,587, right? 213,587. Guys, these values are right now. Second year value is also right now. 50,388, whatever your calculation. Correct now. Okay. Okay. So now what has happened? See, this is a future value. Correct. So initial investment is 136. So what we say? Future value is present value into 1 plus R is 20. Future value is becoming 2,13,587. Present value is 136 after reinvestment. 1 plus R is 5. Okay. This R, guys, this R is our MIRR. What is that rate which is making this happen? Understood? Okay. Yeah. So let's give it a try. So 213,587 divided by 136. 1 plus R is to 5. I got this as 1. I'm writing the full number to arrive at the correct answer. 1.57049,264,705. is equal to 1 plus r raised to 5. Then you know what you have to do. Therefore, taking fifth root, so this will become fifth root of 1.57049264705 is equal to 1 plus r. Correct, guys? Oh, we have already calculated. Only what we should know how to calculate the fifth root of this number, right? There is a mathematical trick that you must be doing on your calculator. Correct, people? Right. Many of you are answering me absolutely right. Okay. You just should know how to calculate. Guys, this number that you have on the screen, okay, this number I will say in the calculator is the second root. Huh? So pressing it 5 times doesn't make it fifth root. Laws of indices you have to remember. Okay. So we have to use some trick, but I am very sure you must have used it before also. And see, there is no one standard trick. Many people do differently. Some people say press the root sign 13 times. Somebody says 15 times. Right? There are different views. Basically, everybody does the same thing. Basically, everybody does the same thing. Okay. See how you have to do it. In case you don't know. In case you don't know. Okay. You have to take this number. If you're getting it, is fine. Absolutely. I'll just do some sort of stop share on this. See, let's do some number which we are aware of. Okay, like 2 into 2, 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16, 16 to the 32. So fifth root of 32 has to be 2. Fifth root of 32 has to be 2, na? Sir, why are you doing fifth root of 32? Hey friends, I take some odd number like this, 1.57, blah, 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 and calculate whatever. You will say, ah, sir, okay, this is answer. How to verify? We should know the final answer also. Huh? We know that the fifth root of 32 is 2. Then do it on that. Okay, so start with 32 in your calculator. Okay, you have to press root sign. See how I teach us. You have to press root sign till you get 4 zeros after decimal point. Okay, and count it also. I don't want recklessly. Count it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I pressed it 16 times and I got 4 zeros after decimal. Okay, so I remember that I did it 16 times. Okay, fine. From this, you subtract 1 minus 1. Okay. You want fifth root, no? That's why divided by 5. Divided by 5 is not standard step. If you want third root, divided by 3. If you want fifth root, divided by 5. If you want sixth root, divided by 6, and so on. So divided by 5. Whatever answer you are getting, no, guys, in that you add plus 1. Whatever answer you got, in that you add plus 1. Okay. Now listen. You press root sign 16 times. Right? You pressed root sign 16 times. Now you have to press, listen to me carefully, into is equal to is a one set. Don't start, listen to me first. Into is equal to is one set. Okay, like that 16 times. Okay, see, I'll show you like this. Into is equal to once, into is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You can see the answer 2.0000 something, that is 2. So see, that's why I took a number which can help you to verify. I take a fifth root of this 1.57 blah blah blah. I calculate what will you say? Ah, sir, okay, sir. You are saying so this must be the answer. So now we know this works. Okay. So the same way you calculate, we'll cross verify our answer. 1.57049264705. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times I had to press. So I got 4 zeros. Minus 1 divided by 5 plus 1, whatever I got. I got this as 1.09448. No, guys. So let's make it 45. We go to 1 plus r. So r would be 0.0945. Now 1 will cancel. No? So r is 9.45%. Okay, means you invested at 8%, went on doing what? Reinvesting. So effectively it is earning how much for you? 9.45%. Clear, friends? Okay. So we are done for the day. Screenshot taking has to be done. Yeah, Someshwar, please start. Should I scroll? The ceremony starts here. Okay. Yes, yes. Those who are done, those who don't need screenshot can leave, no problem at all. Yes, thank you, friends. Okay, next page. Bye, Saket. Bye, Mukilan. Bye, Someshwar. Hey, Someshwar Singh done. Okay, yes, Kamalika. Bye. Kunalika. Thank you, sir. Bye. Thank you, Ankita. Bye. Yes, Priya. Bye. Thank you. Bye, Srinidhi. Someshwar is also saying thank you. Someshwar is finally done with all the screenshots. Bye. Bye, Tanvi. Bye. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone. So, previous page. Okay. Only one previous page, Kavya. Yes, yes, yes. Bye, Lakshay. Bye. 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 Chalo, Kushi. Bye. Take care, guys. Thank you, Sabri. Thank you. Thank you, Anjani. Bye. Yes, Divyadarshini. Bye. Bye, Uttara. Chalo, people done? Anything to be asked? No? Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, bye, beta. Cyclone is bad. Yeah, we all have to be. Yes, Kavya, welcome. Yes, Rahul, welcome. Done, Someshwar. Screenshot taking done. No? So you have a lecture after this as well, right? 10 o'clock. So